Hey there, fellow Digidestinants. This is Collectibles for Life YT coming to you with another deck profile. This time, as stated in the on the description, it's going to be Imperial Green. So without further ado, let's get started. For our first are going to be our Digitomas. We're going to play 4 of the Argomons, which state when this Digimon becomes unsuspended during your unsuspend phase, gain 1 memory on your turn. We play 4 of these and only 4 because that's all we need for this deck. You want to be memory efficient, so you want to make sure that you have him underneath any of your other Digimon. You don't really need any of the other extra ones in order to play 5. So in order to be consistent, you're going to just play these 4, at least for this deck build. I know like with Mimi, you do like the 5 because she's so aggro with her Digitomas, but for this one, just 4. So put those to the side. Next, we're going to go ahead and play our, I guess, legendary tech for the deck, and that's going to be our main rookie. You're going to play 4 of the Kokowagamons. It's 1 to Digivolve, and it says in Inherited, while this Digimon is a level 6 or higher, you gain a security check +1. It's an Imperialdramon deck, so the purpose is going to be to go into a level 6, so these are very handy. I looked at a lot of different deck builds and I wanted to kind of figure out where I wanted to go with mine, and this was something that I saw that not a lot of people play, and I saw it on one particular deck build and I was like, wow, that's this is like the key to this whole deck. So I play a 4 of. It's 1 to Digivolve. There's we play Hammer Spark, and if you guys know what Hammer Spark does, you gain a memory. So usually when you draw this in Hammer Spark, it just sets you up so you can go into Champion automatically. Even if you don't, it's still a good card to play. You're so quick to Digivolve, and it doesn't take you that much in this deck. So even if you end up skipping your turn after you play this evolution, you're still good for the rest of the game. Next, we play the 2 staples of the Agumon. This Inheritable. This Digimon gets an extra 1000 DP. Just 2 of, because we don't have a lot of space. If we did have any more space, we'd play more of, but 2 is good, at least for this deck build. Next, 2 of the Terriermons. The state, all turns, your opponent can gain memory except with Tamer effects. It's really good for mirror matches and also for other green decks that are really quick to Digivolve. You want to kind of stop their momentum and be able to cash, not cash up, but excel and surpass them. So that's why you play 2 of these, so that you can keep the green in check. Then we play 6 vanillas, 3 of the Goblimon and 3 of the Argomon. So 6 altogether. And that gives you a total of, I believe, 14 rookies. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, just double checking, but yeah, 14 rookies to start off with. You want to make sure you hit your rookie so that way you can go off as quickly as possible. So that's why you have such a high count. You could probably get away with removing 1 more rookie, but it's just, like I said, you're trying to be quick and aggro, and this is probably the best setup for it. Next, we go to our champions. We play 2 of the Kabuterimons. Kabuterimon state, this Digimon gains 1000 DP for every suspended Digimon your opponent has. As an Inherited, evolve for 1 and play for 6. You're usually not going to play it unless you have to, again. You doing the Inherited ability, that's why you want this, because you want to be able to go a little bit higher than most of the Megas that are around. That way you can either get rid of them, or whenever you do a security check, you're a little bit more safe because you're going to be doing multiple security checks with this Imperialdramon. So 2 of those, and then 2 of its brethren, which is the Gargomon. It does the same thing for the Inherited, and it's a 1 to evolve, 5 to cast. This one's a little bit more lenient on the casting cost, so that's why we play 2 of them for this deck. Next, we play 1 of the Stingmon with Argon, sorry. With Argon being in play, you usually don't have to worry too much about your memory cost. You also have 4 Tamers that you're going to be playing that also help out with the memory cost. So you don't really struggle with memory. That's why we only play 1 of. He's mostly like a little spice tech, if you will. Next, another 1 of the Vegemon. It's just a really strong vanilla. 1 to evolve, 6000 DP. You can afford to play. It's a really, really good vanilla, and I feel if I had space, I would play more than just 1. But for now, it's just 1. Next, we play 2 of the Argomons, champion levels. It has Digisorption. When 1 of your Digimon digivolves into this Digimon from your hand, you may suspend 1 of your Digimon to reduce the memory cost of this Digivolution. Basically, this is so that way you can a little bit ramp. If you end up having 2 stacks, then you can evolve for free, draw an extra card, and then be able to go to your ultimate level. It's really nice for particular situations, so that's why we play 2 of those. Finally, we play 4 Woodmon. Everybody knows what it does. It's a blocker, 2 Digivolve. Play the Woodmon for the reasons being of protecting ourselves. Rookie Rush is definitely a nasty one that you want to try to block, and this is the only blocker you play, so you play 4 of. And that's pretty much all our champions. Okay, let's get these off of here and go to our next level, which is going to be our ultimates. Ultimates, we only play 8 of. We play 4 Imperialdramons. This Digimon can't be deleted by a security check because it has jamming. Other Digimon battles pretty much. Options will kill it. Also says this Digimon has Imperialdramon in its name. Unsuspend it when attacking for inheritable. This is definitely your win con. This with Imperialdramon is just amazingly destructive, including the Kawagamon. It's you check almost about 4 to 5 securities at one hit. It's just insane. And then the other one is, of course, the green Diaboromon, which has piercing and jamming. Of course, the reason why we can play a blue card in this deck is because it can evolve from blue and green. So that's why we play that. Like I said, it has piercing and jamming. Everybody knows what that does, so we won't stay there too long. And there are 3 to evolve, and that's the reason why we play a high cost of, or a high count of tamers. Finally, we have 5 megas. 4 of the main event. Imperialdramon, which states when this Digimon digivolves from Imperialdramon or Dinobemon, it reduces the cost of Digivolution by 2, so it becomes a 3 cost to evolve. So it's very nice for that situation. That's why we only have those as our ultimates. Also states when it digivolves, unsuspend all of your Digimon with jamming. We've got all our ultimates that have jamming. So basically, if you have 2 stacks, you can unsuspect that. You evolve into this. If you're suspended, you can unsuspend it. So you can attack again, which is very nice. And one of the green ones. Same situation. If you have a Dinobemon or a Imperialdramon, you can Digivolve. It removes 2 of the cost to Digivolve. And then it says, once per turn, when this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon and survives, unsuspend this Digimon. It is a stack trigger, so you can do it in a particular way. You can attack with him first, tapped, and then activate the ability when you destroy one of his Digimon to unsuspend. Then when you attack again, you can trigger when attacking, so you can do multiple attacks, in other words. And we play one of those. It's a small count for Megas, but I feel like it does the job. I don't play any Omnimons. I feel like our win con is Imperialdramon Dragon Mode, so you shouldn't be evolving anything over it, or else you're just like, you're playing a different deck, in other words, at least from what I'm building. So that's why I don't play any Imperialdramons or any other tech. But what I do play is 4 of the trainers, which is Davis. It sets up your memory. If you have 2 or less memory on your turn, you get up to 3. So it sets up your turn for Digivolutions. Costs you 3 to evolve, 3 to evolve, 1, 1. So it sets you up in situations where you can still evolve even if they're trying to choke you out. Also, on play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 blue and 1 green. So you add either or you can add both among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards on the bottom of your deck in any order. So again, most people don't see that. It's not just add a blue or a green. It's blue and green. It's pretty much you try to fill up as much as you can. If you only have a blue, then you just grab the blue. Only green, vice versa. This this card's amazing because this is a blue and green build. So this automatically almost gets you 2 cards every turn. Not only does it replace itself, but it gives you a +1, and it sets up your memory. So we play 4 of these. You want to see this as quickly as possible so you can start ramping and just going aggro. It's become a very popular card, and I don't see it depleting in value anytime soon. Next, we go to our options. We play the one of Hidden Potential Discovered. It states, the next time one of your green Digimon digivolves this turn, you may suspend one of your Digimon to reduce the memory cost of that Digimon evolution by 5. It's just a quick Digivolution. If you end up evolving that very same turn into Imperialdramon and spending all your memory and going down to 0, then you can attack and then play this if you have another rookie, which that's why we play our vanillas. So you can evolve it into Imperialdramon and just keep going, just being aggro. So you play one of these. Next, we play, of course, 4 of the Hammer Sparks because, again, setup's amazing. Especially if you're going to Kakuwagamon, then you just play one of these and automatically it doesn't cost you anything to digivolve. So And also, if it's in the security, you get a gain 2 memory. So, you know, it's a very good card. It's very nice. So we play 4 of those. And finally, 2 option cards. The Coyote Breath. Return one of your opponent's Digimon to its owner's hand. Trash all Digivolution cards on that Digimon. Also, security activated, in other words, too. This is amazing. It's amazing tech, and I know I don't see a lot of people playing it, and I wish people would, because to have somebody have an Omnimon and you don't play Omnimon in this deck, so how do you get rid of it? Boom. It's okay, you give them back their Omnimon. They have to rebuild that stack though, so by the time they get to rebuild that stack, you're already finishing the game. This deck is so aggro, and I'll show you real quickly the stack that you can build. It's just, if you play one of these, Imperialdramon, there you go. You get an extra security +1 when you evolve into Mega, which you're going to. You get an extra 1000 DP when something's suspended, which it will be. And then he has jamming. So you attack with him, there's 1. Then you evolve into him. Unsuspend. Now you do 2 security checks because you evolved. And you have jamming, so you attack again. So that's 3 security checks done out of this stack. It's just an amazing quick aggro deck. It's almost as competitive in speed as Rookie Rush, in all honesty. And all because of this one card that literally makes this deck possible. At least in competitive. You can make this deck without that card, but in competitive aspect, it's definitely what makes this thing so aggro. And again, like Coyote Breath gets rid of a lot of stuff that blocks you and stuff like that. So why not play it? But yeah, that's my thing, my 2 cents on this deck. What do y'all think? What would you guys would change? What do you want me to do next? Anything like that, you know, just comment below, subscribe, and let me know what y'all think. And I think that's all I got to say today. So, you know, peace out. Later.